we've seen this, it's going out in email form as well, and Brittany Warner, who has joined our staff and done a remarkable job as our communications director. She came from the House, and we're so very pleased to have her here, is misquoted. The quote that's included, that in everything that was sent around, has been emailed out, etc., is factually incorrect. And so I wouldn't give much credence to the flyer that you have before you.
All right, without even paying attention to the flyer, then what's the real reason why he wasn't endorsed? I just don't understand why. It sounds like he's a great candidate. Why aren't we endorsing him? I don't understand what you mean by the caucus part.
The caucus submits a list of those members.
I understand they submit a list, but why is his name not on the list? That's the part I'm asking. I don't understand why he's not on the list.
Without getting into too much conjecture, the rationale that I was given was that he doesn't participate with the caucus and want to be a member of the caucus, and so he's not. He was not on the list that was submitted for our consideration, and that's what our rules allow, and so those were the rules that we followed.
I'm sorry, I still don't understand.
Mr. Chairman, if I may speak up, I do know Nino Vitale. I have listened to him. I have spoken with him a few times. I have been around where he has spoken to people within his district. I find him a very, very, very good servant for the public. I would like to know what on this piece of paper is not true.
The quote that's attributed to Mrs. Warner, to Ms. Warner, sorry, I didn't mean to marry you off there, Brittany. To Ms. Warner is in fact not accurate, not what was quoted in the paper, and not what Ms. Warner said, and I just want to make sure everybody was aware of that.
Well, if I could go a little bit further, Mr. Vitale did not support the House leadership for their election, not in total, but in part. Mr. Vitale did not want to relinquish funds donated to him for his campaign to the fundraising arm of the House. That should be his prerogative. He did make the statement that he would go door to door for members of the House, that he would share some of those funds as he chose with individuals whom he felt shared good conservative values. I see absolutely nothing wrong with him doing that. He has wrinkled the nose of the leadership in the House. That's okay. That's what the people, he is what the people chose. He has gone to represent them. If their noses are wrinkled, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a two-way street. We have just wrinkled noses in here. But fairness is fairness. I feel from everything that I have been able to find out, and I have tried to look into this, that the reason he is not on the list is because of what I've just stated. I don't consider any of those to be valid.
Perhaps our rules allow us to endorse the list of members that were submitted by the caucuses, and his name was not included on that list. We held that matter open for this meeting and told the caucus they could let us know if anyone, since we were meeting again, if they wanted to make any additions, and that communication never came from the House. We did ask for it earlier this week and didn't receive it. So at this point in time, I appreciate the thoughts and the comments here, although we aren't we aren't following the agenda at this point in time, and we aren't. This is actually out of order. So I'd like to wrap that part of the discussion up. It really isn't relevant for today's discussion. And
you need not go any further. I wanted to speak my piece. No one was speaking for him. I just felt that needed aired. It's aired.
I think it was at the last meeting as well, so thank you. Lisa, we'll do this one last thing, and then I'm going to move on to the endorsement, or for the elections of our national committeeman and committeewoman.
Would Brittany be willing to clear up what was actually said so that we have both sides?
Brittany, you want to get that to everyone, or how do you want to handle that?
I would
It's up to you.
I will gladly pull up the Cincinnati Enquirer article as well as the Dayton Daily News articles and email that out to the committee. My quotes had nothing whatsoever to do with money. I believe, and this is simply a paraphrase, that they were related to his explanation to House leadership that he did not plan to participate in the functions of OROC.
No, that was never anything that was said by us or anyone here at this meeting or afterwards. And so I did not appreciate seeing that in the emails that have gone out in the form that you have before you. So let's wrap up discussion on that particular form, and